Hey guys, how's it going? So about a week ago I did an unboxing of some magazines from Classic Firearms, including the AC Unity, Bosnian, 30 round AK mags. And this is going to be a fun video for a couple reasons. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the mag, do a little tabletop review, then we're going to go out on the range and do some shooting. And we're going to go shooting with one of my good friends that a lot of you guys know pretty well. So don't go anywhere. I think you're going to like this video. I sure know I had a lot of fun making it, that's for sure. So, the AC Unity mags. These are a rather recent offering. They've been coming into the country for maybe a little over a year. And these are part of the former Yugo bloc, presently known as Bosnia Herzegovina. So, what do we have here? Well, it's a polymer 30 round AK mag, AK-47, 7.62 by 39, with some steel reinforcements and a couple key areas, as well as a bolt hold open follower. And another cool thing about these is these fall into an economy budget type mag. Now, I bought these at Classic. I've since done some more research. They're also available at places like Robert RTG and even CDNN, which at the time of me doing this video is actually the cheapest place. They're like 10 bucks on CDNN, just to let you guys know. Now, CDNN, their stuff comes and it goes, but right now, that's the place to get these, just saying. Okay, so I'm going to real quick kind of read the description about these, which I don't normally do, but it's kind of fancy, if you will, and there's lots of descriptions. So, basically, it's a 30 round magazine, and it's made from an impact resistant, lightweight, and is highly reliable for all AK-47 and AKM weapons. It'll fit and function in all 7.62 by 39 AK style pistols, rifles, carbines that use regular standard AK mags. Now, they're saying it's made from an advanced German made polymer resin granulate that's lightweight and extremely shock resistant. The body is impact resistant through a wide range of temperatures. This polymer is exclusive to AC Unity and gives these mags a huge edge in weight and durability. So it sounds like they're getting some special polymer-based resin granulate imported from Germany that they're using to manufacture these in Bosnia, right? So far, sounds pretty good. Now, you've got your front and rear lugs, and there's a bolt hold open reinforcement. Are machined from German GD ZN 410 metal ligure. This is a specific German marine-grade metal alloy that is hardened, anti-magnetic, highly anti-corrosive, and great wear properties. So some kind of fancy alloy metal that I would note does not attract a magnet. This is a magnetic flashlight base, and so it's some kind of, like I said, whatever the heck German GD ZN 410 is. That's what kind of metal these reinforcements are made out of. So like I said, these are fancy. Carbon wire springs have a lifetime warranty against corrosion and will not degrade from use or loaded storage. So they're saying use them all you want, leave them completely loaded. You're covered under a lifetime warranty. Reinforced bolt hole open follower, which is the Yugo style bolt hole open. Basically the follower is flat on the back, which is going to stop the flat portion on the bottom of the bolt, which is housed within your bolt carrier on the AK. And so it's to work on all AKs, so you don't have to have a Yugo AK, in other words, for it to hold the bolt hole open, which is pretty standard for the old military style bolt hole open Yugo mags as well. It says it's built to last using state-of-the-art materials. AC Unity magazines are used by Bosnian Defense Forces and other militaries in Europe and the Middle East. Not just military grade, but current military issue. So they're saying these are currently being used by Bosnian Defense Forces as well as other militaries in Europe. So according to the description, military grade, current military issue. I don't know how widespread that is, but hey, that's what they're saying. So that's pretty cool. Lifetime warranty against defects, loss of spring strength, or corrosion. So there you go. Now, I took this out to the range and I tested it in a Wasr 10. Now this is one of the older GP Wasr 1063s. These are made in Cuger, Romania. This is one of the older ones that's made with an original military parts kit. You can see the dated trunnion right there, and all the parts are serialized and proof marked as such. And I chose the Wasr just because it's one of my favorite rifles to shoot. Plus, I've owned a few of these for many, many years. And these are always kind of just good to go and kind of my go-to rifle. So this is a rifle that I had quite a few rounds on. Took it out to the range. You're going to see here in a second that I started off with this magazine that's in the gun right now. Now this is a Polish military surplus magazine that has been refinished. And these were available on AIM Surplus a couple years ago. Maybe some of you guys bought these. They were really cheap, like $9 or something. But this has been a great mag, military surplus. So I started off with that, with some new current production Tula ammo. Now this is obviously steel cased, bird and prime, non-corrosive Russian stuff, 122 grain full metal jacket. So that's what I started off with, the first 30 shots you're going to see. So we're going to go out to the range in 1 second, but let me show you the fitment while we're still here. Clicks right in place. Even easier when you're not on camera. Anytime you try to do anything on camera, guys, it's a little goofy, but there you go. Locks right in. The fitment from front to back is rock solid, left to right, rock solid. In this particular firearm, as you guys know with stamped AKM variants, there's usually a little jiggle. With these, there's actually not. No left to right movement whatsoever. No fore or aft movement, so it fits very well. Now with this magazine being empty, we're going to cycle the bolt to the rear, let go, and it does hold it open on the last round. That's that bolt hold open follower feature. Now, it's an AK, so guess what's going to happen? Yep, as soon as I release the mag, the bolt's going to go home. That's normal. There's only like one AK that I know of, besides maybe a PSL variant and some others like that, that actually has a true bolt hold open. And that would be this Yugo M64 that you guys always see behind me. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on that down in the comments as a side note. So, fitment's good. Here's the other one that I bought. Inserts right in as expected. Nice tight lockup, same thing as the other one. Bolt hold open, works just fine. So far, so good. So we're gonna go out to the range with this. I'm gonna do some shooting. You guys can see what it does. And then when we come back from the range, I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail about the components of this. I'm gonna take one of these apart just so you guys can see, because hey, a lot of us are gun geeks and nerds want to know, right? Now, my friend that you're going to see here, he's a friend of the channel. He's a friend of a lot of yours, and you guys are going to be surprised, but I'll hold off 1 second. You'll see who I had out on the range. And speaking of friends, I'd like to thank another viewer of the channel a lot of you guys know, and he's also my good friend, Pillbox Bunker. We were out at his range. Such a nice guy, very accommodating, such a beautiful place to shoot, and heck of a nice range. And man, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. Love shooting at your place. And by the way, all the good people I meet on here, I'm pretty lucky to get to hang out with you guys. So let's go out to the range. We're going to fire a few rounds, and I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, they're both recording, so whenever you're ready, we can say hi.
All righty.
Hey guys, how's it going? So guess who I got with me here? Do you recognize him?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Jeremy Wilson. You guys know I've been friends with him a long time. It's taken, what, about a year or so?
Right at it. A lot of planning.
About a year, and we're finally here together. So we're going to hang out with you guys for a minute and shoot a few guns. So it's getting kind of late, so let's get right to it. Sound good?
Sounds great.
So I got the Wasr 10. I'm going to get her warmed up, and then let's see what Jeremy thinks of it. Whew.
That thing will really throw.
Oh yeah. So let's test out those new AC Unity mags.
Alright. See how they do.
This will be the first shots with the AC Unity mags.
Well,
just get her right in there. Yeah, you're in. Put it in and rock it back, and then just pull that all the way to the rear, and then she's hot. Cool. That was probably a bad round. This ammo's pretty old, actually. Yeah, you did hit the primer on it, so we're going to count this as a bad round. This is some ammo, actually, that got wet.
Oh, okay.
Here's the story, guys. In my utility room, I had it stored below the wife's laundry soap. It leaked on a whole case of this Tula ammo, and it was all sticky with soap.
Oh,
so I
man.
literally put this in the sink, rinsed it all off, and here we are. So it's actually not bad, right? That only one round went bad?
Not bad at all. I gotta admit, being the first time I've ever shot an actual AK-47 and trying this out, I really gotta get me one. These are some sweet shooting rifles.
They're nice, aren't they?
Very.
Pretty controllable.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, how about this? I've shot it a lot. You want the other mag? Do the honors.
This one's still got a few in it.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead and finish her off then. I didn't realize that. Go for it. That was cool into that water. That was cool into the water. Just put the front in and rock and lock her in. Good? Yep.
Not bad at all.
Nice.
Had a couple of failures, but
Well, I think that's the ammo, to be honest with you, but hey, these AC Unity mags actually seem to do pretty good. I noticed it locked the bolt open for you.
yeah.
These have got that special bolt hold open follower in them.
Oh yeah.
So that's one of the features we were testing out, and they seem pretty good, actually.
I got no complaints from them.
Cool.
Works pretty good.
All right. What do you want to try out next?
How about the FAL?
All right.
Well, guys, so far so good with these new mags. First time shooting them. Slide in really good. No complaints on my side. First time being an AK-47, I see why so many people like them now. There's no argument at all. Gotta have one. That's a must-have.
Oh, yeah. All right, wasn't that pretty cool getting to hang out with Jeremy Wilson? What the heck, man? He traveled halfway across the country just to hang out with friends, including me, and we got to do some good range time. Now, this isn't the only video you're going to see him in. He shot quite a few guns, and plenty more of my videos he's going to help me do, and you're going to see him in some more range footage and reviews here very soon. So it'll be fun. Usually I'm out at the range by myself, but I had a friend out there with me, and definitely more fun to do the videos that way, and hopefully you guys liked it too. Alright, so about these mags. So far, these mags seem to be good to go. Jeremy had no problems with it. Look, guys, he said it in the video earlier, a second ago, that this was his first time running an AK. So the first time you try to put a mag in, he actually had it. I just wanted to make sure. So there was no problem with inserting these. This was literally his first shots with any AK. And I think he told you guys that he likes the AK quite a bit, right? But yeah, the mags were great. Now, I briefly talked about it in the shooting footage there. That ammo that I was using, that he had a couple failures to fire, guys, this is basically junk ammo. I'm going to show you real quick. So as I talked about, this was stored in the laundry room, soap dripped on it. It was a brand new case, okay, of basically this stuff. The Tula ammo, 122 grain FMJ, that got soaked in like a soap, and it was sticky and gooey, and it had dried on there. Well, instead of throwing away 1,000 rounds, because it was a full case, I went to salvage the ammo. So basically I took the ammo, I put it in a big tub, soaked it in water to soften it all up again, went through, rinsed it all off. I mean, this ammo was literally soaked in soap for a long period of time. Then it was soaked in water, air dried it the best I can, and I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. So we're not going to blame the mags on those failures to fire. They were literally, you saw him chuck out the old rounds and everything. Now look at here. You can see surface rust forming. I just wanted to shoot this stuff up before it gets too rusty. In my opinion, this was perfectly safe to shoot. Nothing that's pitting to the point of degrading the ammo. But yeah, there's rust on it. This civilian grade, if you will, Tula ammo doesn't have sealed primers, so probably a little water got in there. But you can also look at this as a review and testament to Wolf and Tula, you know, types ammo. This specifically is the Tula ammo. This was soaked in like a soap that had like congealed and hardened on it, soaked in water to soften it back up, thoroughly rinsed, dried with service rust, and we had like 2 failures out of 60 rounds. So considering that a lot of people would have thrown this away, I actually think this ammo did pretty good. What do you guys think? So I thought about, well, you know what, maybe I should just refilm with different ammo. But you know what, money's tight right now, ammo's expensive, I wanted to use it up, and I thought it might be interesting for some of you guys to see like an ammo torture test, if you will, I guess. Improperly stored ammo, crap happens ammo, you guys know what I'm saying. So that's the deal with that ammo. I just wanted to reiterate. But yeah, about these mags, now they say they're military grade, they're currently used in the military. I don't know, I'm kind of more of a steel mag type of guy if you want my preference. However, I'm always have an open mind and I'm willing to learn. And until these fail me, I'm going to say I'm actually liking them quite a bit. Unless or until. I don't know if they'll ever fail. They might be the best mags ever. And so far, I do actually have a pretty good impression of them. So I'm going to say I'm still a steel mag guy right now. Okay? But these are pretty cool. And I'm going to keep shooting these just for my own recreational shooting using these mags. If you guys want to follow up after I have more rounds, let me know down in the comments, because I have fun doing these videos, especially when it's something you guys are interested in. So, a couple quick things with these mags. They're not advertised as a Gen 2, but basically, these came in the country about a year or maybe 2, I don't know, time flies. And they had the steel reinforced lugs on them, okay, the polymer, all of that. But they did not have this steel bolster, if you will. The steel reinforcement in the follower. This is something I just saw on these recent 2 that I purchased. And I'm going to show you one in a second that I purchased about a year ago. Totally different as far as the follower goes. The follower's the same shape, but there's no steel or special German metal alloy in there. Makes sense that they put this in here, and I think it's a great idea because there's a lot of thrust. The spring pressure coming and slamming that bolt and carrier, the weight, the whole assembly. A piece of coal hammer forged steel is going to be hitting the back of a plastic follower. Not quite so sure. So I think they made a rolling change. And the ones that you're going to buy today, assuming you're buying them from a place that has current, you know, inventory, is going to come with this little bit newer iteration with the steel. Or it's not steel, it's special German space age. Go back earlier in the video. I forget what it's called already. But special metallurgy, right? So I have another mag here. And I'm going to show you guys a couple components that I took apart. So we've got the mag body. We've got the floor plate. And we've got our spring and follower. So here's that carbon steel spring that's lifetime warranty against corrosion or against it being sprung, as the saying goes. They say you can store these loaded, shoot them as many times as you want. Now we're going to look at the older style follower. Whereas these have that special metallurgy space age metal impregnated into them, this does not. And I've yet to cut this open, but I'm 99% sure there's no metal buried underneath here because this is a very thin material on this follower. So this is just simply, in my opinion, a polymer follower. And even when I sit there and tap it, it just feels like hollow. I don't know if my camera's going to actually be able to see this, guys, but you know, see, there's just a little recess under there where the bolt hole open portion sticks up, and there's just no room for steel to be impregnated in there. So these are a polymer follower on the older style. I was showing this to contrast. The newer ones should come with, assuming they're new stock, this metal impregnated. So there you go. The base plate is very nice, actually. It has quite a bit of texture on the bottom of it. It does stand out from the bottom of the mag, so if these are in a mag pouch, they're going to be easy to grab and retrieve. There's plenty of a lip all the way around to grab onto. Okay. Same thing as if you needed to really get on the bottom of it and yank it out if it was stuck in the mag well. Things happen, right? So, very impressed with this floor plate, and it's a very thick, special, I'll go back earlier, impact resistant, space age, all weather conditions. Quite frankly, probably the best polymer there's ever been, according to AC Unity, right? So there you go. There's your floor plate. It's nice. Now, the steel reinforcements. The steel, or metal, sticks out here. It actually protrudes all the way down to this area here. And we can even see through those two little holes, we can still see the metal right there. So it's actually going down almost an inch in length here. Same thing for the front. You can see here, the front locking lug. Let me see if the old camera, we're going to test the camera's focusing abilities here. There you go. You can see that. See, it's actually a U shape that extends quite well down into the internals. So there's more steel is what I'm trying to say, or metal. I keep saying steel, guys. This isn't steel. This is like space age metal, right? There's a lot more than what you see here is what I'm trying to say. It starts here and goes all the way down to about this area on the front. Starts up here and then continues down significantly, probably about an inch in the rear. So these are important places for it to be steel reinforced. I would note there's no steel reinforcement in the feed lips. So this is something that might give some people a little bit of pause and concern. Some of your, other polymer mags that are made like Circle 10 Bulgarians, they have a whole steel reinforcement in the feed lips inside the polymer, as well as kind of a mesh of steel that goes down both sides. This does not. This is just polymer on the sides of the body. Along the rear and front spines of the mag is just polymer, and so are the feed lips. So you do have metal in a couple key areas, front, rear locking lug, as well as with this newest generation on the bolt hold open follower, but you do not have steel in some of the other areas that you will find in some of the other military used and military grade type mags. And of course, your other alternative would be, if you don't like polymer mags at all, just to go with the tried and true steel. I don't care. I just think that, although I've been using the steel forever and that's generally what I go towards, you guys will have to kind of make up your mind, just like I am right now. So I like these enough so far that I'm definitely going to keep using them. I have no reason to doubt them. They're not as tried and true for me personally as a steel mag or a Bakelite or a Circle 10 Bulgarian or several others that I've been shooting for 25 years now. But at the same time, I think these are kind of cool. They're on sale for about 10 bucks right now. They're very lightweight, I'll give them that. A lot lighter weight than the steel mags. And they do have some nice ergonomics to them. This nice wide base plate does actually come in handy for ripping it out of a mag pouch and many things like that. So that's pretty cool. I like that they do have steel in some of the places, or metal. I keep saying steel, guys. I could edit it out, but I'll leave it in there. You guys can laugh at me. So there you go. The AC Unity Yugo mags, if you will, Bosnia, Herzegovina. Seem like it's pretty good stuff, and I'm going to keep shooting them, and if there's people wanting to know, I'll do yet another follow-up video. It does have a little sight window there, just a little hole that could help drain water, or just to see that your rounds are loaded up, which is a feature that you're also going to see on many Comblock European style mags. So you can see how that looks loaded in this Polish mag. This is going to feature in almost the same exact spot, same thing. So yeah, I'm liking these so far. I'm glad I bought them. I definitely think it's an improvement with the bolt hold open follower. And of course, you're never going to have to really beg me or ask me twice to get a chance to take the Wasr out. These are cool AKs, guys. I have fancier ones. I have more valuable ones. I have more historically correct ones. I'm a pretty big AK fan, but these Wasrs are just kind of my beaters. And I'm going to let you guys in on something. You notice how this mag was loaded right here? This Polish mag? I loaded it up when I got back from the range because I'm here at my shop. And this is actually my shop defense gun. I use this for shop defense. And I have another Wasr that I keep loaded up that I use for home defense. You guys are always going to use what you trust your life with, but I have a couple of these, and depending where I'm at, they're my go-to rifles for life, liberty, defense of a bad person that wants to do irreparable harm or death, you know? So there you go. That's what I think of the Wasr. And if you want to know more, I'll leave the link down in the description on this rifle. I did a review of it last summer. Check that video out. If you guys want to know more about the Wasr, I can do another video. I love Romanian AKs, and like I said, I trust my life to this rifle. As soon as I get off camera here, this is going to be charged up and put right back where it goes, in case trouble happens. So, alright, cool. This video's been fun to do. More videos coming very soon. Some of the other items I've unboxed, you're going to see me range testing in the next week or two. More videos with Jeremy. And go down in the description, you're going to see a link to the Jeremy Wilson channel. He just has a fun channel like a lot of you guys do, and go check him out. He's a good friend of mine, and I'm subscribed to the channel and think maybe you should be too. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.